How to turn a laser welder into a laser cutter. Actually, laser welders have a cutting function, but many people don't know how to use it or don't know the precautions. Today, let me tell you, when converting a laser welder to a cutter, there are a few key points to note. First, change the nozzle to a cutting nozzle, this round-tipped cutting nozzle. Second, remove the slack tube, it's in the way. Third, set the scanning width to 0. Fourth, set the peak power to maximum, whatever kilowatts your machine is, set it to that maximum, max it out. Fifth, this is very important. Make sure all the red light comes out of the nozzle. How to check? Put a piece of paper under it. Make it a beauty mark. Check the outer edge and the red light. Is the red light centered on the outer edge? Make sure all the red light comes out of the nozzle, this is very important. Sixth, to get a better cutting result, or to make it easier to cut through, use compressed air. Compressed air using an air pump with higher pressure gives better cutting, or makes it easier to cut through. Let's demonstrate. Today we have a 1500W air-cooled purification motor. To use for cutting, we prepared 1 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm. Let's test each of these materials. Let's try the 1 mm first. This 1 mm thick cuts easily, and very fast, we can see. Cuts like butter. 1 mm cuts effortlessly. Let's try 2 mm. Look. This is 2 mm, actually 1.77 mm. This is 2 mm. Let's see if 2 mm is easy to cut. 2 mm is also easy to cut. Two millimeters cuts easily too. Now 3 mm. This is 3 mm. This 3 mm sample was just for a client. Galvanized, let's try. What? I just should have cut through, let's bend it. There's a little slag stuck at the bottom, no longer. Cut off easily. It snaps off with a bend. Let's try it again with 4 mm. This is 4 mm. Let's measure it. 4 mm stainless steel, let's give it a try. Look, the 4 mm one is completely cut through, but there's a little sticking on the back. Try again. It actually cuts quite quickly. Let's cut a bit faster. This is 4 mm, we'll cut faster, see how fast it goes. Even at this speed it's fine. No need. It penetrated. Cut again. Completely cut it off. This is the 4 mm piece. Although this laser welding machine has a cutting function, the cutting function is usable, but its performance is just average, especially for thicker plates. If it's 1 or 2 mm, cutting is no problem, but if it's thick, you'll find there's a lot of slag on the back. The cross-section isn't very nice either, lots of dross, just for temporary use. For example, outdoors or on-site, or can you use it temporarily for something? Yes, but don't have too high expectations. Don't expect it to cut beautifully or anything. That's something to keep in mind.